Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. Last episode we were working in our grass field here, which we are planning on turning into a arable field, hopefully today in this episode, possibly. But obviously the bales will need to be moved out of the way first, and I also am going to start the episode off by spraying the big field that we drilled the other day with herbicide, because I've noticed the weeds are coming through on that one, and the weeds need spraying off. I've got 9% herbicide in here. I hope that will be enough because we can't afford to buy any more at the moment. As you can see from the money in the top right hand corner, we certainly can't afford to buy any more of anything at the moment, which is not good. So I'm really hoping that we will have enough to do this field. If we don't, we will have to leave off and do it again when we've got some more money in the bank. But we'll see how it goes basically on this, and if I do run out of herbicide, we'll get on with the bales. Got loads of silage bales to move. Am I on? I think it's switched on. Yeah, we're working. So I will get on with this on time lapse, and we'll see how it goes. And if I don't get finished, like I say, we will move on to the bales. If we do get finished, we'll move on to the bales anyway, but we'll have it finished, which will be good. Anyway, yep, speak to you in a minute. So the spraying is complete, and we did have enough, thank goodness. That's not too bad at all. We've still got 170 litres, which is quite a lot actually. It seems it goes quite a long way anyway. Now we've got the See and Spray on sprayer, so that's good. So we will need to buy some more herbicide fairly soon, but we should be okay for this season. Unless, oh, actually no, we've got one more field to drill, haven't we, if we do get round to doing it. Which is the one that we're about to clear the bales from, the new, well not the new field, but the grass field that we're going to turn into a new arable field. Okay, so we will leave the tractor there and jump across to the flatbed, and we will start to load the bales on. So this is going to be quite a slow job, especially with it being on the hillside, which is the whole reason why I'm trying to change the field to an arable field, because I don't like working on the hillside with the bales. So yeah, that's the reason for doing this, hopefully, if we do get around to doing it. So what I'll do, I'll park the lorry there for a start, then get into the telehandler, and we will start to load the silage bales on. So these are going to come back to the yard and be stacked here for the TMR mix, because we are running quite low now on silage, so it will be definitely needed. We won't be selling it. But yeah, I will get on now with this and see how many bales we can get stacked up in the yard. is all of the bales loaded now, at last. It is a slow job, but we've got it done. It would obviously, like I say, be a lot easier if it wasn't on such a steep slope, because bales do have a habit of just rolling a lot and falling off the tines and stuff like that. It is harder work on a slope. Until you've actually done it, you probably don't appreciate how much harder it actually is. But I'm sure anyone that's played Farming Simulator and done some manual bale stacking on a steep hill will understand how hard it can be. It certainly makes life easier being on a flat field, that's for sure. Anyway, that's all the bales loaded, so we're going to get these offloaded at the yard. Not too many more to do. I've made a new stack next to the other stack so that they're separate, because they're not actually ready yet, whereas the other ones are. So we'll just go back and get the lorry, and get these taken back to the yard. Now, while I was doing this, I have actually thought, although I've mentioned we'll make the whole field into an arable field, I think we might just leave this top bit as grass, because I do use it a lot to cut through these two gateways here on the yard side. Obviously it's my only access to that duck area where the ducks are, and I also cut through to that field through it as well. We've also got this tree here, which is probably going to be a bit in the way of the combine and stuff, so I just think it will be a lot easier just to leave this as grass and have it as a sort of cut through area. Really, we're not going to lose too much crop, and then we'll have the bottom section where it's steepest as a arable crop. I think that will be the best thing all round. I think it's going to cause more problems if I try and cultivate the whole lot. I think I'll regress it, because it's nice to have the convenience to cut through there. So that's my thoughts anyway on that. Right, so I'll just get these last few bales offloaded. I'll start with these 4, and get these stacked into the stack here. I did try and lift 6 bales the first time, and it was a bit too heavy, just right on the limit of the telehandler. I'm surprised it did it actually, but it was tipping forwards quite a bit, so yeah, I think 4 is really the limit. So that's 4 there, we'll put 4 on top of those. And then it'll just be 2 more to go in front. And that's quite a decent amount of bales, really, not too bad. It could have been more, but we always need silage, but that will last us for quite a while. And we do have our new field as well, the new grass field that we bought just a few episodes, but was it not yesterday, the last episode, or was it 2 episodes ago? I don't remember now. Not long ago anyway, it's the new grass field. So that'll be the next silage we cut in the new area, so that'll be interesting. But for today we will now move on to the drilling. I hope we can just drill straight into the grass, if not we'll have to cultivate first, which could be a challenge because we don't have a cultivator or any money, so hopefully we can just start drill it. If not, we will have to get some money from somewhere. We do have some milk to sell, so we could sell some milk. Anyway, we'll leave that there and jump across to the Fent, which is my cultivations and drilling tractor. So the drill's here, we will give it a go, hopefully it will work, but if not, say we'll have to have plan B, which will be to get a cultivator. So like I say, we're going to leave this area, we're not going to drill this. It's just going to be more of an issue for me. I'd rather just have that as grass and have this bottom bit, well, from here basically downwards, from the wall downwards as a field. It's still a decent sized area. I think that will be the best thing. Right, so before we go any further, let's just have a look what crops we can drill on the calendar. So it's May, we can't do those. We can do soybeans and field beans, so we probably do field beans, I think. Haven't done hops before, or onions. Can you harvest hops with a combine? I assume you can. It might be safe to go with the field beans, which are there. Right, so will this work, or will I need to cultivate? No, it will work. That's good. Brilliant. Should be working anyway. I take it doesn't need fertiliser. I don't think field beans need fertiliser, so that's fine. it's not applying it. So anyway, yeah, we will get on with this now on time lapse and come back to you when the drilling is done. Okay, so we've got the drilling done. That didn't actually take too long at all, so we'll get it rolled today as well. So that's how it's going to look. We're going to have that crop at the bottom there, and then obviously still have grass at the top. Not sure whether it's going to be worthwhile cutting it. Might do a cut off it sometimes as well, but mainly it's just to allow us access, like I said, around the farm a lot easier. But yeah, this is a bonus field really for getting a few extra crops in. And it makes life a lot easier for me, hopefully, because we won't have to worry about rolling bales as much. Sometimes if we do put a straw crop in, like wheat or something, we will have bales to do with it. It won't be as many. Straw bales are much larger, so we wouldn't have as many bales to deal with. I can live with that. It's just the amount of silage bales you get, it's quite a lot. And when you're trying to stop them from rolling down the hill all the time and load them, it's can get a bit tedious. But anyway, yeah, we'll get on with the rolling. Oh, before I go any further, let's just have a quick look. So pH is okay, so that could do with some lime on it, but the nitrogen is perfect, so it didn't need any. So that's good. So yeah, we'll spread some lime on it either later today or in the next episode. But for now, I will continue with the rolling. So there we go, that is the field complete. It's drilled and that's what it looks like on the map. So we've got field beans in there, and obviously our other fields are, well, this is the new grass field, if you haven't seen it already. That's the one we bought for grass. Then we've got this one, which is rye. These two are peas, that one is wheat, this one is millet, and then we've got the one down here which we bought, which is canola. So that's our entire farm and how it's looking at the moment. I'll show you which ones we own. There we go. Blue is our owned areas. Interestingly, it looks like we own the lake, but it's not worth anything, so can't do anything with it. Right, so I think just to finish the episode off, we will spread that one with some lime. Just have a quick look on the pH. Nitrogen doesn't need it because it's field beans. pH, it's not looking too bad, but it's okay, it says, so we will do it. And the tractor we need is this one here, so we'll enter that one. Hopefully we'll have enough lime. I don't actually think we will, which could cause a bit of an issue because we are going to run out of lime, aren't we? We'll see how we get on. I think it may run out pretty quick though. It will obviously spread it on the grass as well, but we only really need to use it on the... Actually no, we could spread the whole field if we had enough, which we won't. I might have to extend the loan, annoyingly, but we will get it back once we sell field beans in June next month. We also have some milk to sell as well, so it's not the end of the world. We're just going to have a massive loan just for a day or two. So yeah, I will get on with this. Probably have to go and extend the loan while I'm doing it, but yeah, we'll speak to you at the end of the episode. That's the lime spreading finished. That is now the field completely done for today, and we'll park this back up in the shed I think now. So I hope you appreciate what I've done. I think it's I hope I've done the right thing really. I think it's the best choice from my point of view. Obviously some people probably prefer that I drill the whole field, but I think from practicality point of view for me, I think I've sort of chosen the best solution really there, to leave the flatter part of the field at the top as grass to allow access, like I said, between the gateways, and then drill the bottom part for an arable crop, and that will save, like I say, a lot of hassle with the bales. I know it would have been alright to use an auto stacker and then I wouldn't have the same problem with the bales, but I haven't got one at the moment, and I tend to like doing the manual stacking anyway, so that's the reasoning for that. But yeah, anyway, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on it really, and hopefully everyone's happy with my decision, but if not, well, we'll probably do something else in another field, but there we go. Alright, so thanks very much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you again in the next one.